What's up, ladies? Today we're going to take you through a raw gym workout to grow your glutes like Anna's glutes right here. Okay, so this stretch we're focusing on opening up through the hip flexors. If you could change your leg just so we can demonstrate to the camera. Other legs, yep. Good. I want to get your knee a little bit closer to the box. Now we're trying to stretch out this part of the leg here. That's good. If you feel like you're pulling forward, that's going to be tight. Now, if you're struggling with hip thrust to get full range of motion, it might be that your hip flexors are quite tight. Anna has struggled with back pain on certain exercises. Since I've been adding in knee stretches and strengthening her core, it has actually fixed that. We have to maintain it. We've got to keep doing it. Okay, so another really good stretch that I would recommend doing is actually opening up through the hips so we get better range of motion on our exercises. If you're tight, you're just not going to get the growth that you're looking for. This is a really good stretch. What you want to work on is making sure that this shin is close to being straight. That way we're stretching the hip, not just the quads. Let's swap to the other side. Awesome. And this back leg, I basically just want a straight line from your hip. And then the next goal after that is to put more weight onto this hip and turn it down like that. And you'll feel demo it again. So stand up straight first. Chin tucks first. Then round here, round, round, round. That's it. Shoulders forward, round, and then round from here, round, round, round. Just every vertebrae at a time. And then just keep coming down. And then when you get to your longest point, you want to bring that dumbbell forward. See how you got more range now from your first set? Perfect. And just bring a little bit of movement in the hips. Come up slowly. Pull the dumbbell towards your legs. Last thing that comes up is your shoulders and then your head. And then look up to the roof. Look up, look up, look up. Come back down, one more. So these exercises might not seem fun to do, these last few, these warm-ups, these stretches, these exercises, but this is going to help you build a much better physique and stop you and reduce the chances of injury because we're creating more balance in the body. So let's do a few reps here. So we're really making this leg do hamstring and glute work. We're really hinging forward, hinging, pause there, and then straight up. The dumbbell should just come straight down, nice and relaxed at the arms. That's better. And then come back up, really pushing through the base of this leg. Awesome. Switch sides. Feel the difference? Good. Now really try to push hips back more. Feel the difference? Keep doing that. Really think about your hips going backwards, backwards, backwards. Good. Go slow. Don't go too deep. Good. Let's look at leg press and let's look at a glute focused leg press. A lot of girls think, a lot of people think, and other coaches think by going wide like this that you're doing more glutes. Actually, you're just working more of the inside of the legs. But if you really want to focus on getting big glutes and focusing on glutes, you actually want your feet closer in like this and then just go a little bit higher, which we are already quite high. If you go low, that's going to be more quads because you're getting more of a foot goes past the knee line, similar to squat. So let's go. Up. That's it, readjust. Awesome, that's it. Nice and slow. The knee should come to the chest, pretty straight. Let the glutes go through a full stretch. Awesome, and just get to what the most comfortable position on that seat there is. We're trying to hold our core on while we're pressing. And you only want to go to the depth you get before you start getting that butt wink where your glutes are starting to lift up from the seat. Awesome. 2 more reps, nice. So let's get a pause at the bottom, pause, back up. That pause will make a huge difference for the glutes. Done. So a good tip, if you're like, let's go through this exercise. If you're just like normally, do a few kickbacks inside now. If you feel like you're leaning, your hips are shifting, and this feels a bit uneasy for you, what I want you to do is step this foot over across the cable and try doing it in this direction. For example, Anna feels so much more stable doing this with the step over technique. So try it and see what you prefer. The main thing we want to be focusing on is we're kicking the leg slightly out to the side and slightly out backwards, kind of like this off angle here. This is going to really focus on the side glute or the glute knee. We're going to go through glute focused back extensions. That's it. You're going to put your arms like that. You're going to have your chin tucked. You're going to round your upper back, and you're going to come down from your hips. Come down, and then come up just to there. Perfect. Let's do that. You can even see Anna's glutes there because we've trained so hard already today. We're getting a little bit of shaking from there, so you can see that she's not using a lot of her lower back. Really just stretching from the glutes, keeping the pressure out of the lower back, and making this very glute focused. Anna's doing a really good demonstration. We're going to do Romanian deadlifts. We're going to be using dumbbells. Let's go down. Perfect. So as you can see, Anna's only bending her knees to allow her hips to go backwards more. And we're not trying to go as low as we can go, because if you go too low, it becomes lower back. So we're keeping a nice straight position. So bring the camera side on over here. Perfect. Next rep, and come at the bottom, pause at the bottom with a nice flat back. As you can see, pause here, nice flat back, come back up. That's what's making this a very good glute focused version of the RDL, which it should be, because we're not arching from the lower back, we're using the glutes to do most of the work. Let's do 2 more reps. Now we're going to work on an exercise that puts the glutes into a short position, which I spoke about earlier. So we're going to work on really hinging the hips down and then squeezing the glutes on the way up. Good. On the way down, that's really good. Go up. On the way down, we're going to change the technique. Bring the ribs down with it. Come down like that, and then come back up. Good. Let's drop a little bit on the way down, and then come back up like that. Perfect. Just like that. All the way up, full extension. Awesome. Give me 5 more. All right, ladies, I hope you enjoyed that workout. I know we did. Glutes are absolutely pumped. You can find Anna's details for her social medias in the description below. And if you want to work with me personally online for a custom workout program, personalized meal plan, you can also find the link to that in the description below as well. See you later.